righty. All right. Oh, look, it went live. That's always good. All right. Hi. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Bima's Crafty Corner. I'm Bima, better known as Els, and today we're hanging out on the holiday. So we've done a couple of things already today. We did this guy, which we have to finish. We have to finish him. Our pom-pom snowman. He has to get finished. He has to be, rounded and made more snowman-y. We'll get to him. And then we made our Susium Christmas tree. This was what we did in the last hour we were live. Our little Susium tree. So you can go back and watch those if you want. In this hour, we're going to be doing some ornaments. Yeah, so we're going to be doing some of these. And in between, I'm making dinner, so, But gravy had to be made. Hi, Harry. I promised glitter. I'm going to get some glitter. We're going to glitter on these. Hi, Mary. Hi, Chris. I'm going to get some glitter. Let me go grab the glitter. I keep it locked up. It's like 400 degrees in this house right now.
I know, it's warm as hell. So I got the doors open.
Okay. All right. I'm not kidding. I keep this stuff under lock and key. A locked box in a locked cabinet out in the garage. Okay. So what we're using is the diamond glitter. And this stuff is not as bad as some of the other ones. All right, let's see. I think these are all pretty much the same. So we're going to paint them white. White. Okay. White paint. Need a brush. Paintbrush. Water. watcher.
Wait, how long would it say that?
I have no idea. And I think we're going to use some blue too. Always, always. I will always be here. All right. So we're going to paint one side. We'll let that dry. Then we'll flip them over. That way I can set them on something to dry. And I'm just going to put some paint on the board. Okay. So I'm going to paint these little puppies white. Because I don't know about y'all, but my snowflakes are not wood colored. I mean, it could be. If a doggy walked in them, they might be. Hi, Harry. No. Wet paint, babe. Wet paint. You know you don't like wet paint. Go on. Thank you. All right. A mop may not have been the best choice of paintbrush for this job, but we don't care. We're just hanging out, shooting the crap, right? Being together for the holiday. These look like little people. All right, last side. Probably going to take 2 coats because this stuff tends to suck up the paint, this wood stuff. So we'll paint 2 coats. Now, normally I would have like my chopsticks and I would stick my chopstick in this and then put it in like my foam bed so that it didn't fall, but I'm lazy. It's the holiday. We're doing this stuff on the fly, guys. And we're going to be doing these projects all week. So tomorrow we're going to be making our dupe from, what is it, Olive and Cocoa? Whatever. We're going to make that tomorrow. Because it seemed like a good idea at the time. All right. Single coat of paint. Let that dry. I have a lot of paint, so we'll scoop this up, not leave it on the board. Hi, Harry. Finally done. Hi, Carla. I need to take my Excedrin. What, baby? I know you want some treats. Come on, get down. Get down and I'll get it for you. I know you're hungry. But I can't put your food in your bowl because Gigi eats it all. So you just get little bits at a time when you're hungry. And then Gigi doesn't eat all your foods. All right. So the link is here if you want to come in and join me for any reason. You can come in and play. You know, if that's something you want to do. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to paint these white. And then we're going to take a little bit of this blue, which is sky blue topaz, and we're just going to put it on the tip, just the tips of a fan brush, and we're just going to give it a little bit of blue, and then we're going to glitter it. Shush, don't judge me. So we're waiting for paint to dry. That's what we're doing right now. All right, I'm gonna stir my gravy. Right. Gravy's done.
Yay.
I think the potatoes are close. So So we're waiting on sweet potatoes and rolls.
Rolls going, yes.
Okay, so we're waiting on sweet potatoes and rolls, which means we have about 45 minutes. Okay. Okay. Ah. Easy one. All right, here we go. It takes longer for the second coat to dry because the wood sucks up the first coat, uses it as a primer. These don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be perfect. They're Christmas ornaments. You only have to look at them once a year, you know. They still look like little people to me, guys. They do. They look like little people. Can't unsee it now, huh? Yes, I have paint on my hands. Can you believe it? I know. I have been accused of never being messy. Well, I can be sometimes. This coat is going to take longer than the first one. That's why we're only putting drops of paint on the board. Yeah, anything over 160 on poultry, she's a done. I have a question. I asked Mike this question. I'm going to ask you guys. How is it that our grandmothers knew the exact moment the day before Thanksgiving to take the turkey from the freezer and set it in the bathtub full of water so that it would be perfectly thawed to be cooked the next day at the appropriate time? And how did she, with one oven, one old oven, pull off the entire Thanksgiving dinner? And it all came out at the same time. Now you won't get food poisoning. You know, actually, most people get food poisoning from stuffing the stuffing, which isn't really stuffing. It's actually called dressing. But from putting the dressing into the turkey, stuffing it into the turkey. That's usually how people end up getting sick.
Oh,
What?
I was looking for the gloves.
They're in the drawer.
No, they're not.
The gloves are in the drawer.
The
The
gloves are in the drawer, but I was looking for
the pads.
the hot pads we were using.
Are my things in your way, Harry?
Oh.
Good. He's like, your stuff's in my way, Ma. It's not dry yet. almost dry. Almost. Once that are dry, we shall turn them over and paint the other side. Oh. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna wait for these to dry and go do the thing. That's ready. That's looking good. These potatoes are close. All right, let's see. How are we doing over here? We're dry. Yay. My daughter called this morning, and her head count is between 25 and 30. That's what she's expecting. Now, I know her enough to know that that is above and beyond the 10 that are already there, that live there. And she also welcomes in Brittany's mom and her husband, because Brittany's part of their family and she should have her family, all of her family with her for her holiday. And so they do invite Brittany's biological mom and her husband, Kenny, over. And then they end up with Will's ex-wife and his 2 other children. They come over. So she gets a house full. Like, wow. Too much for me. It's just too chaotic for me.
Yeah, it's a lot of chaos over there.
With all those people. Too much. Too much. But she called me this morning. She's using her stovetop roaster because she has a double oven and one of her ovens does not work. I have to go over and fix it. Because I do the small appliances in the family. And an oven is considered a small appliance. So I will go over and see what is wrong with this thing. She was laughing her butt off. Her husband wants to deep fry turkey. He's been trying to do this for years.
No.
And so she bought him a smoker and told him he could smoke a turkey. You've been here for a while. You know why? She would not let my son-in-law smoke a turkey. Pew, pew. Yeah, that one. Like, nope. And she just spent like 20 grand on her backyard.
See that going up in the flames and he would die that day.
She'd have to kill him if he blew up the
no
backyard.
court would ever
blame her. To be like, he did what? He did what? And you killed him? Okay. We're good with it.
They might try blaming her. You actually let somebody that shot themselves. You actually let them. Wait, what kind of drugs were you smoking?
Yes, small appliance and car repair. That's kind of my domain. I have to tell you guys, it's hot. My craft room is directly behind my kitchen. Like my kitchen and my craft room are all kind of the same because the media room that he has his work in and I use my for crafting. It's kind of an open concept with the kitchen. So the rest of the house is not bad. But back here, hotter than Hades. It is 66 degrees outside. I have a fan going right now because I'm so freaking hot. Yeah, it has to be totally dry before you drop it into that some hot ass oil. So I found this out in the garage. Don't forget the glue. I think we're going to do this. Let's put one of these guys together. They're kind of cute. Come on, let's do it. What the hell, right? So we'll put those together too. I don't know if we're going to do it in this hour. We might do it in the next hour. Who knows? Oh, that's cool. A turkey air fryer. Huh.
Huh.
I was telling hubby I needed an air fryer.
She was.
He's like, why? And I'm like, because I don't have one. He says, but you got that thing. I said, no, that's a convection oven. Totally different. If it's a kitchen appliance, I have a milkshake maker.
Yep, it's on the counter.
I have a milkshake maker. I have a big popcorn machine. You know, the kind that spins around and then you have to dump the thing out. I have one of those.
We used to. I don't see it anymore.
It's up on top of the refrigerator.
Oh.
Out in the garage. I even have the turkey roll, the hot dog roller that does the hot dogs. I have one of those too. Literally, if it's an appliance for the kitchen, I have it. Now, I bought my husband a Foreman grill, a George Foreman grill, like 4 years ago for Christmas. It's still in the box. He has never opened it. And if he would,
old school, I like a frying pan.
If he would open it, he would find that he likes it. But no, he's being a booger.
All right, rolls are done.
You went to the store and grabbed something? Nothing's open here. They like grocery stores open at like 7 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning on Thanksgiving, and they close by 10.
It was noon, but yeah.
But they have, there is one grocery store that's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, Winco. Which all of our stores used to be open like that. But I don't know, like probably right around 2020, they started closing on the holiday. Like some of them would be open till like 2 or 3 and then they'd close. But some of them would get weird. Oh, it's just a little neighborhood store. Yeah, that's cool. What do we got? Still a little damp. Still a couple of wet spots. We're waiting for these to dry and then we can, paint them again. We want them two times, 2 paintings. See me not running over to wash my hands? I'll tell you what I don't miss. I don't miss Black Friday. I used to do Black Friday because of my grandkids. Because they're little. And Black Friday always had like Walmart. That was my Black Friday. I would go to Walmart. Because they would do the pajamas and socks and underwear. And they always had like some kind of really cool toy. And they would do like the little sweatsuits and stuff. And they do them like dirt cheap. So I would go to Walmart. And then also DVDs. They always had DVDs for like $3, $5, and $7. So I would go to Walmart. And there was a Walmart that was like literally like not even a quarter of a mile from my house. Hi, Miss Maury. Yeah, Black Friday's a thing of the past now. It's like they do it for like, they start at the beginning of November now. And it's like they release stuff at intervals, which is good. But I remember I used to do the craziness of Black Friday only because of my grandkids. But here's the thing. When you have the condition that I have, which is agoraphobia, it's not so bad anymore. It used to be really bad, but I've gotten better. But it's also why I don't travel by myself. Because if I have an issue, I need to have somebody there that I know. For one thing. And, you know, they may have to drive me home if it gets real bad. Because I actually had a point where I didn't leave my house for a couple of years, 3, 4 years, 5 years. Okay, I didn't leave my house for a very long time. And I still run the risk of having, you know, issues. But I've gotten really good at just kind of ignoring everybody else when I'm out in public. But I used to go to Black Friday because I had to get pajamas and socks and sweatsuits and all of that stuff for my grandkids. And that was like a big part of my Christmas shopping. Well, I didn't go by myself. I would take my son-in-law with me. And my son-in-law is 6'2" and weighs at the time over 300 pounds. Yeah, he used to eat free at the Heart Attack Cafe. He's over 300 pounds at the time. He's slimmed down quite a bit. And we used to go out. If anybody got near me, he would run interference. And as my kids got older, my younger kids got older, they got assignments. You go to the toy section, I need this and this. You go to electronics, I need this video, and this video. And they always made it so difficult too, didn't they? Like they would never go into the garage. Got to get my Christmas stuff. They would never. I don't know if any of you ever shopped Walmart for Black Friday, but if they had a printer on sale for $19.99, it was in produce. You know what I mean? We got a sound bar one year. It was like $20 for the sound bar. We still have it. It works fantastic. It works fantastic. Even my son, who's really hard hearing, he's practically deaf. Even he can hear the TV with that sound bar because it just works really well. And I think it was like $29 or something like that, or $20 or something, but it was nowhere near electronics. It was like in the men's clothing department. Why Walmart does that, I don't know. You just finished having dinner? Cool. Excuse me, baby. Okay, I gotta try this gravy. Honey, I think the potatoes need to come off.
Okay.
Okay, improvised because I didn't have a starter this year.
It's good.
Okay. So now we're waiting for these to dry. There will be glitter. I promise. Oh, God help me. There will be glitter. I promised glitter. It's Christmas. You got to do glitter, you know? Okay. All All right, so we're just going to do a little bit of this because I just want to do it like on the tips of the brush. We're still waiting for this to dry, but I think that'll be enough. Yeah. You don't want to do a lot, you know? You want it to look like ice, which is why I'm using the fan. But yeah, I used to go get like the socks and the underwear and all that stuff. But now that my grandkids are grown, they don't really, they don't really get that stuff anymore. And they don't really care for it, Like it is a joke. My son-in-law comes over to this day and still goes, Mom, where's my socks?
And the chocolate covered cherries.
And the chocolate covered cherries, which apparently my son hates and never said anything to me. And then like blew his top here like 2 years ago.
I hate those things. Why do you keep giving them to me? Just stop giving them to me.
Because you never said a freaking thing about it there, fun boy. I'm going to get him something and put it in that size box and give it to him just so he can be a shit about it. And then I'm going to be like, that's not what it is. Now open the box, you butthead. Actually, I'm going to ask Michelle what she wants.
It's okay to fold
Huh?
potatoes.
What?
They're okay to fold?
Yeah, I think so. Test them. They look done. They have that opacity. I walked away with my water, so we're going to have to screw it. I'm doing the other side. I need a little more water, though. What I really need in there is some Floetrol, and I don't have any right now. So, well, I have it. It's out in the garage, It's in my paint cart. So I am putting a little bit of blue on just to make it look frosty. See, we want it to have kind of a frosty look. We're going to put some glitter on it. So watch this. Dry.
It needs a little more time.
Huh?
It needs a little more time.
The potatoes?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so there's the blue. Those are drying. We're going to clean this mess up. Wipey. Wipey. Need a wipey. This is that extra sheen stuff. And it really is kind of pretty and it sparkles really nice. So we got that on there. See, I like the blue. Oh. She sends me these beautiful pictures. Michelle lives like in a really rural setting. And she sends me these beautiful pictures. And I hate her. They're in Escalon. She's always got like she does. She sends me the most beautiful pictures. She sends me pictures of Jessie playing in the stream and stuff because she's got this little stream that runs up by her house. Oh, so this one I'm going to admit I got a little carried away on it with the blue. It's a little heavier than I might like, but you know the idea is to make it look like ice. Okay, so we're letting these dry, and then we're going to put glitter on them. So let me prep for glitter. I found it, Harry. Turd. He stole my tape yesterday. Okay. Get live on my live here. Okay. I'll take my rings off because they will cut through, and I don't want to have anything that might cut through the rubber glove, because if it cuts through the rubber glove, then my skin might be contaminated with glitter. We don't want me to be contaminated with glitter. We do not want my desk to be contaminated with glitter. So, that being said, box lid. Project. Hi, Patty Ann. She's back. Okay. All right. So how are we going to put glitter on these? We got glitter. We have these. And I need something to put the glitter in. And I want to make a mess here. I want to pour glitter. Oh, I'm going to have to pour some glitter, aren't I? Probably. Ah, I hate this idea. Shush. Okay. Get this and hi, baby. What you doing? What are you doing, baby? She's like, I'm waiting for my turkey. I want my turkey, mama. All right, so I got some matte gel. I have a paintbrush. We're going to do it. I'm just going to put a little matte gel on here. No place in particular, just basically on the edges, you know. Not the middle. You can tell this is my glue brush, right? Okay. Here we go. You don't get to see this every day. One coat. Let's see if I do. Do chopsticks. They're not small enough. Oh no. You just go there. Hang out. Okay, we're going to do this one. I suppose I could have just done, like a glitter paint on the edge, but I wanted it to have some volume. So I need a new glue brush, guys. This one's getting way too good. Okay, we have sticky stuff on this one. Christmas is the only time in my house where there is glitter of any kind.
What?
Glitter.
Oh.
All right. So we're going to let that dry. Then we're going to come back and we're going to do it again on the other side. Okay. I'm going to get a different glitter brush because that one's done. It's beyond its prime. Hi, Michelle. All right, I'm going to carefully remove my anti-glitter device so I can put it back on. To do the other side when those are dry, which should just take a few minutes. I know, glitter. I used glitter. Look, glitter. If you're like me and you're glitter phobic, you could use glitter paint. And I have this really cool glitter paint that Miss Janie sent me for my birthday. It's called Galaxy Glitter, and it's really pretty. Okay. Checking spots. Honey, these are done. Spots are done. Gravy's done. Corn is done. Sweet potatoes are done. Turkey is done. Rolls are done. Deviled eggs are awesome. Shush. Yes, I did. I said glitter. I'm using glitter. Oh my God. I know. It's scary. It's so scary. Okay, let's see. Okay, those are done. They're dry. We're going to put on our glitter repellent devices. Again. Well, I'm doing this and cooking all at the same time, guys. Okay. Glitter. Sorry, didn't mean to bump you guys. I'm still trying to learn the new chair. I apologize. It's not a good glue. Where's my little brush? Sorry, I am still trying to, Shush. Don't fall down. It's just glitter. Okay. So these are my Mod Podge brushes. Another gift from Miss Janie for my birthday. She sent me a box of stuff. I was waiting for something to like glitter bomb me, So I don't want a lot of glue because I don't want a lot of glitter, just a little bit. And I have this glitter in here, so we're just going to use what's in there, Okay, we're going to pour some over. Where's my shaker? So Let me ask this because I know we're all adults here. Who else is looking forward to the new Zootopia movie? Right? I can't wait. Ugh. I had planned on doing this with, the artificial snow stuff that you can get at the Dollar Tree, but my Dollar Tree didn't have any this year. And that meant I couldn't get any. Okay. Glitter in the trash. The wash brush. These lids for these photo boxes come in so handy for this kind of stuff. All right. Now, let's lock this away. Yes, I have glitter. It's not my favorite thing, but I do have some. But I lock it in this box and keep it locked in a cabinet in the garage. All right, so what have we done today? We've done a lot, guys. All right. We started off the morning by making these. Claire Danes, really good. Watching Squid Game Challenge on Netflix. I saw it. I loved it. Okay, so the first thing we made was this. Okay, and we made these little rag pom-poms. And I got to find the thing to put them together. But we're going to make like a snowman out of it. So you got like one. And then we have one in the middle. And I showed you guys how to make the looms for this. So if you missed this morning's video and you want to know how to do this, go back and get the thing. And two, and then we have our number 3, which goes at the top up here. And when he gets put together, he's going to be a snowman. Okay. So I'm going to put him together. I just got to get the thing for it, which is probably right there. Okay. So we got that. We did that this morning. And then earlier this afternoon, we made the Seussical tree, Christmas tree. This is made from foam and circle dies. So we just did this. And it was just something I had in my head that I can do this. And so I did it. It's hot glue, pipe cleaner, a bow, and some foam from the Dollar Tree or from Snobby. And now we're doing these little snowflake ornaments. So we're just waiting for it to dry so I don't get glitter all over me.
You like that? Cleared some sink spot for you to be able to
Now,
wash your brushes.
thank you, honey. Now, this comes from the store. There's 8 of these, and it comes with jute twine, and I don't want to use jute twine. So I'm going to get out some ribbon. And I'm thinking like this crystally blue color. You know, because I kind of like it. Yeah. Thanks, Mike. Happy Thanksgiving, honey. All right, I'm going to put this through. And I'm going to tie a knot in it. Okay. And then I made this little bow. And I'm thinking I might put it on there. I'm putting it on there. Let me move this out of the way real quick. Over there. Okay. Hot glue. Gonna turn that on. I gotta go check on taters. Hold on.
You're draining. You put butter and stuff in the pan. Right behind you. Okay, just occasionally have to touch the computer.
Okay. Some heavy cream.
Stick of butter.
Some butter. Where's my tater masher? Did those kids take the damn tater masher?
Who knows?
I swear to God, it's the only reason they ever come to see us.
Just get out the
Ah,
tater.
I don't want to use the beater. I'm going to smash her.
Got a thing going. I got that.
I don't care. I want to smash taters. I want to smash taters.
All right.
Okay. You can finish smashing the taters. Okay. I swear, my kids only come over to steal cooking items. The who hash with the carved roast beast? Yes. I want some who hash. I had hash this morning.
I was going to say, you had hash this morning.
I did. I had hash this morning. All right, hot glue. Glue on ribbon flower, ribbon bow. Do you guys want to know how to make bows? Because I get a lot of people that go, I don't know how to make a bow. I can't make a damn bow. I can't make a damn bow. Do you guys want to know how to make bows? Because I can show you a couple of ways. Like I can show you how to do it with just the ribbon. And I can show you how to do it with a big fork. And I mean a big fork. Everybody saying hi to you, Hubbard.
Hello, everyone.
Mike said happy Thanksgiving, by the way.
Oh, happy Thanksgiving.
All right. So there's our ornament. We did it. It's covered in glitter. I'm covered in glitter. Oh, God help me. I made a glitter ornament.
We'll close you off later.
Ha! There it is. No, wrong side. Okay, here we go. There we go. All right. I'll do the other one later because I don't want to get any more glitter on me. As it is, I have to get out the little shit. Let me get this cleared because it's got glitter on it. Okay, that done. Little shit. It's a vacuum. Just has a poop on it. Excuse me, chocolate ice cream. You know, I have one and I made it myself. And so I might do a video and show you guys how to make one.
I'm gonna make some noise.
You make noise? You're not smashing the potatoes?
No.
He's no fun. Ugh. All right. We still have a few minutes left, so let's do one of these. How stinking cute is this? Okay, so this came from Christmas Crafts, and I believe this came from Snobby last year or the year before. I don't know if they have this year. I'm on a snowman thing this year. So it's 2 styrofoam balls, and they're stuck together already. And then all the stuff's in here. So let's see what we got. We got little carrot noses. We have string and little eyeballs. We have, oh, I think these are the hat bands. Scarves. That's the hat tops, hat brims, hat wraps, and hat brims. Now, here's the thing that's not in here. Actual directions that kids can understand. Create the hat using 1 black strip, wrap into a loop, securing the ends together with glue, then adhere to center of large black circle. Next, adhere small black circle to the top of strip, wrap red strip around the outside of hat. Okay. This seems like it wouldn't be too difficult. Let's do this. I got to tell you guys some of these craft projects. Okay, first off, this snowman is never going to stand up. Why? Because his butt is round. Because he was already stuffed. Love it. Okay, so this is a hat top. This is a hat top. This is a hat bottom. And this is a hat. Don't ask me. I'm just doing what the directions say. It says to take one of these and wrap it around and glue it. So we're going to put a drop of hot glue right there. We're going to wrap this around and we're going to glue it. Which means I'm going to burn my fingers again. Okay. Then we're going to glue this to this. This may be a good job for one of those dip ones, you know, the dip hot glue. We're going to put this on here. Like that. Okay. Hey, not so bad. So far, so good. And then we're going to put this on the top. Now, here's the thing. I don't think I got that right. Like, I don't think it's the right diameter, but we're going to try. So let's put a little glue around here. Okay. So we did real good to begin with. Then we kind of sucked. All right. So now we're going to get one of these, which is our red strip for the hat. Yes? Yes. Put that on there and glue it. Hey.
All right. Kitchen's even a little cleaned up now.
What a mess ass craft this is. Okay. Take a little piece of that off. Okay. So now this does not make sense on how you're supposed to put the hanger on here, because you're supposed to put the hanger at the top. All right, let's open this up. These little black beads in here are eyeballs. Eyeballs. I want y'all to see how small these things are. She needs to talk to the family. All right, we only need two eyeballs. Okay, I don't know how kids are supposed to do this, because this is not easy. Ooh, carrot nose. I gotta glue his hat on his head. Ah! Aha! Mm. I know how to get this on here. Okay. So let's take one of these. I'm going to tie a knot in it. And then I'm going to get out one of my bookbinding needles, which are actually doll needles. I use doll needles. So. All right, so we're going to get one of these out. They have a bigger, thing. Dental flosser, because they work really good as a needle threader. Okay, I'm going to put this through the needle. Bring that through the needle, hopefully, maybe, possibly. No, I need a bigger eye. Ah, there's one. This one has a bigger eye. Okay. Put it through the hole. Put it in the hole, Els. In the hole. There we go. Pull that through. From the bottom up to the top of the hat. Ha ha! Okay. Hot glue. Or whatever kind of glue you want to use, Top of his head. Hold it. All right, now he needs a scarf. See, I don't think that the people that make these crafts for kids, like, I don't think they actually like look at them and go, hey, this would work, you know? This has a backing on it, and I don't like it, so I'm taking it off. Like, I want my guy to have, like, we'll do that cool one. Let's see if it's long enough. It's plenty long enough to do the cool one. Then we'll glue it down. Glue one here, and then glue one up here. Oh, they're cute. Okay, they're not like overly cute, but they're cute. We're gonna glue this down. Yep. There we go. We'll glue his hat down. There we go. I mean, they're kind of cute in a kooky kind of way. They will not stand up, that is for sure. No, they will not, Sam. I am. They will not stand up. I'm in a Susian mood. All right, so we played with that. I don't know. It's just out there, and I found it. No, it came with the whole thing. It came in a set. Hold on, I'll show you. So it came with the eyeballs and the strings, which I think are a bit much. Oh no, I just lost an eyeball. One of my guys is going to have one eye. It's got the round part, and then the band, the stack of the hat, and then the base of the hat, and then the top of the hat, and then you've got the strings, and then it's got the hat band, and your scarves, and your nose, your eyeballs. You have to kind of glue it all together to make this work. And then I used a needle because that made sense. But you know what I want to put on him? Let me put one of these on there.
Oh, son of a.
Yep, that's what happens when we get old.
Yeah, you roll joints, mostly your ankle, but you know.
Yeah, you wake up and you go, what's going to make noise today? So I have these little snowflakes, which we're going to put on his hat. I'll get out the thing later and blow him off, so that I can get rid of all that hot glue. Put a little snowflake on him. All right. So I'm going to go eat because my dinner's ready. And been here for about an hour. Yeah, a little over an hour. When I come back, what are we going to do? What do we have? What do we still have left to do today? We have, I know there's something. Oh, okay, yeah. We're going to do our popsicle stick snowman. I'm on a snowman thing. Shush. I wonder if he'd fit in there. He might. One of them might fit in here. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Can't get it open. I'm going to try and get it open, and then we'll see if he fits later. If he fits later, we'll do him in the snow globe. Yeah. So we're going to do our popsicle stick snowman when I come back. I'm on a snowman kick. I'm sorry. It's winter, snow,
Not here.
One patch. Make an eye patch, a little teeny eye patch. Right? Okay, so I'm going to scram for about an hour so I can eat my dinner. So it's 6 o'clock my time, 7, 8, 9 East Coast. I'm going to be back in about an hour and a half. So about 7:30, I'll be back on just to hang out for a little bit. And we'll do the last, little bit of stuff we got to do. Okay. So I know it's an hour and a half, but I got to eat, guys. And I need a cigarette and have to potty. But I will be back. And I'm going to go live at 7:30. And I'll probably have Michelle with me and possibly Rose and anybody else who wants to come and play, you know? So we will go StreamYard again, and I will probably have at least one of the ladies with me. All right? Maybe Carla, if she's still awake. Who knows? You never know who I'm going to have. But if you are leaving us because you're going to bed, thank you for spending your holiday time with me. I do appreciate it. And I hope that, you know, you've had a little bit of fun giggling with me doing this stupid stuff. But because I bought all these stupid projects to do this week. So we're going to be doing more stupid projects here in about an hour and a half. I love you guys. And until I see you again, happy Thanksgiving and bye-bye.